This one looks fun. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm just browsing new tab.
No, you aren't. Aha! I knew it. You're browsing for new games when you already have so many in your backlog.
I'm sorry?
This is the 5th time I've caught you doing this. This time, I'm not letting you off the hook. No. This time, you're gonna play one of the games on your backlog, or else you're going to jail. Gamer jail. Here, how about you play this one? The game Aaron gave you a year ago for your birthday.
Has it really been that long?
Yes, it has. Now you better play it. And if you haven't by the time I get back in probably around 9 or so minutes, you're gonna get it. You hear? You're going to gamer jail. You hear? Alright, I guess this is happening. It's been a while, hasn't it? You know, just a little over a year. Just a little over a year. Just a little. So, since I'm legally required to, today I'll be playing Donut County. Donut County is a physics-based puzzle game developed by Ben Esposito. The game's concept was inspired by a tweet from a Peter Molyneux parody account, and from there was developed with the intention of making an inverse Katamari. Esposito worked on the game on the side while he was at Giant Sparrow, the developers of The Unfinished Swan and What Remains of Edith Finch, which also makes sense since Donut County was published by Annapurna Interactive, who also published Edith Finch. Donut County, like Gorgoa, if you've watched my video on that game, was one of the games I initially found out about in 2012 during my entire indie game craze when I was browsing Indie Static. And also, like Gorgoa, this game took a long time to come out. It initially was shown off in 2012 at IndieCade and took 6 long years to come out before it finally did on August 28th, 2018. All this just honestly makes me all the more interested in Annapurna Interactive as a publisher, just for picking up and publishing so many games that have been such a long time coming. Alright, let's just play this already. It's been long enough already, you know? Like, way too long. Like, a year way too long. Alright, game's played, and now it's time for my thoughts, which, well, I thought it was okay. Upon starting up the game, we're introduced to our main character, Mira, who's late to work, and BK, a raccoon. That's him. And then we're straight into the first puzzle. We use our hole to eat up the title of the game, and then a living creature. Wait, what? Yep, a living creature. That's not murder, right? Each level has the same goal of trying to get everybody and everything into your hole by progressively eating bigger and bigger objects. There are some different mechanics thrown into the mix, but overall you're going to be doing the same thing of moving your hole around in an attempt to consume everything. And believe it or not, this game has a plot. It luckily settles the entire murder thing by showing us that no one's actually dead. They're all just at the bottom of this cavernous pit thanks to BK using holes to eat up the entire town. Each level is intercut with these small little conversations between the townspeople about how they ended up in the hole. Overall, the levels were alright. Like I said, they all followed the same formula of eating progressively larger objects until you can consume everything on screen. The characters and environments you played in were easily the most charming parts of the game. If anything though, my favorite part of the game was the Trashopedia, a small list of everything you collected after each level. The small descriptions were funny as hell to read, and it was the perfect way to end each level. The soundtrack was also amazing in my opinion. Like I mentioned in my Best Music of 2018 video, helped give the game the mellow and relaxing atmosphere it was going for, and there were more than enough songs to keep anyone from getting overplayed. It was fun, if not just a bit too short, which honestly might be my biggest knock against the game. It only took me around 2 hours to beat, and I know that sounds weird since I praised Goa after only spending 50 minutes in it, but hear me out. Donut County just ended up getting a bit too repetitive over its short playthrough. Like I said, there were some mechanics thrown into the mix with each level, but with how quickly each level went by alongside the low difficulty of each puzzle, each mechanic didn't really leave a lasting impression. My favorite level in the game is the last one, where they combine every mechanic into one level, which presented some challenge, requiring the player to juggle everything they've learned thus far. But past that, I didn't feel extremely challenged while playing this game, which contributed to it just passing by so fast. There's nothing wrong with relaxing games, however in this game's case, it only ended up hurting it in my opinion. If you're going to play this game, I'll give the same suggestion as I did for Goa. Play it on mobile. It's a lower price point, and the concept works well on a touchscreen. In the end, I'm going to be giving this game a mellow experience that won't challenge you much out of short game, might be a bit pricey for your liking. Alright, game's done. Overall, it was pretty okay, you know? Not bad, just okay.
But the good thing is, now I don't have to go to jail anymore.
Hey! Saw you actually played the game. Honestly, didn't think you would. Good job. Keep it up or, I'll have to arrest you. Okay, bye.
Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully I can, stick to this weekly schedule I've kind of committed myself to. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to be back to doing what I was doing earlier. Browsing games on Steam and ignoring my backlog.